Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Reb. This is a member of my support team, and today we're going to talk about a sketchbook that I just completed. Before we do that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I know that there's a lot of content on YouTube, and you chose to be here. Also, I just hit 100 subscribers. I know that's not a huge thing, but it's a big deal for me. So thank you so much for all of your support, and let's get on to the sketchbook tour. This is a Speedball brand sketchbook. I got it from our local art supply store. I do actually really like this sketchbook. I've been working in this one and another that is a square format, and I really like the paper. It has handled all the different mediums really well. It is a little bit chunky. Some of the pages do buckle with the wet mediums, but honestly, I don't really care about that as long as it doesn't bleed through too much. These are a couple of stickers. This sketchbook has a fabric cover, which is why I don't have any stickers on it. I wasn't sure if it would actually stick on there or not. So this is just a paper version of one of the stickers that I made. And then some little mushroom drawings and stuff that I've stuck in there. Alright, so first page is a little weird. I don't know why the sketchbook always that first page is kind of weird. But anyways, this is a self-portrait, which I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of lately. Thanks for bearing with me. I decided I wanted to start my sketchbooks with a self-portrait and end them with a self-portrait. I did it in fluorescent pink pencil, which is very unlike me, but I do actually like how it turned out. I'm wearing glasses in this one, which I don't typically wear, and I drew in some houseplants and some clouds and stuff, which, I don't know, I thought it was kind of fun. This was from a outing that me and my son had. We went to a place called Dewberry Farm, which is one of those kind of super cliche pumpkin patch type places. But honestly, we had a great time. They had a corn pit, and I mean, he had a blast. This was from a live portrait drawing session. These happen on Mondays at drawingisfree.org. You'll probably see a lot of these because I try to attend them pretty regularly. They are great practice. I did this and these little chicken drawings in rainbow pencil. Some of them are single line drawings, which is really fun when you're using a rainbow pencil. So this was an ArtHangParty Tober prompt, which was mailbox. Cute drawing. I've already had a video about that, so we'll kind of skip over some of those a little bit. This was from Char's art class, or Blue Shine Art. I think she was doing just some quick sketches of birds, but I ended up drawing my chickens. A couple more chicken drawings. This was from ArtHangParty Tober. This was another live session. I did this one in just pencil. And then a couple more from that same session in, I think, Prismacolor. This was another session from Blue Shine Art where she was drawing from the Instagram account Textile Mixologist, which I thought was very fashionable. Definitely not anything that I would be confident enough to wear, but she was rocking it. This was an ArtHangParty Tober prompt, another ArtHangParty Tober prompt. This was also an ArtHangParty Tober prompt, but this one was a collage, which I know I've already talked about this, but this was so fun. I need to play more with this for sure. ArtHangParty Tober. This is just like a random idea sketch. Sometimes that's how I use my sketchbook. Not everything is aesthetic. Oh boy. This page is a lot. I'm sorry. This was leading up to the election, and everything just honestly felt like chaos. And I feel like, yeah, this was definitely a mood. This was one of Hippo's live streams. I will link her channel in the description box. She does really great live streams on Sundays. This one happened to be doors and windows, which I thought was really fun. And this was done in mostly Stabilo pen. This was just like a random drawing session that Melissa hosted. She picked some references off of a Pinterest page, I think, and there's not really too much rhyme or reason to it, but it was really fun to draw. I really like this spread here, and this sheep also pretty cool. It was a single line drawing, so a couple more from that same session. I don't know who these women are, but I want to be their friends. Sorry. This was clearly after the election, and I was very much not feeling it. A lot of cursing. A little less harsh, but still after the election results. This is a little sketch for Line November. I was kind of planning out the stamps that I wanted to make, and I made some of these. There's a couple that did not make the cut, but the idea is there. And this is just a little random drawing, a very poorly perspective drawn of my pond, or our pond, and fish from that. This was an idea I had for gouache member, but I ended up going with something else. But I think I will go back and paint this because it's so ridiculously cute. This is another, after that election, very much in a mood. This did help though. The Debbie Draws Funny Taxidermy Gone Wrong definitely lifted my spirits at the expense of these poor taxidermied animals. This was a visit to my local art museum. I drew some of the pieces from the exhibitions that they currently have, and then some permanent collection stuff. This was a live portrait session, which was on 11/11, and I think they came out pretty good for a rainbow pencil. I really like this drawing of Olinda from Olinda's Artistic Oddities. I will link her channel in the description below, but she had some beautiful lighting, and it was just like a beautiful picture to draw. Another random art drawing session where Melissa just kind of picked random references from a Pinterest board or something like that. Sorry, weird horse. I don't know how to draw horses. These were some ideas for the Line November second set of stamps that I made, which was bugs. Yeah, I thought they came out really cute. I really like this little wormy guy and this little moth. I do have a blank page here. I did intend to do like a color drawing of this. I went out for a walk in the morning on our property and found this like cute little cluster of mushrooms that had some really pretty lighting on it. So I took a couple pictures, but I did make this little like drawing. And I was gonna do like a painting or, you know, another like more detailed sketch of it on this side, and I just forgot. So I'll have to go and find that photo because it was really pretty. This was from Hippo's live session. The topic or the theme was birds. And I really like how this duck came out. And this little chicken is also very cute. This was from Sophie McPike's Scribble Brigade. I don't remember what we were supposed to do with this. I think we were supposed to cut it up or something, but I did not. Ignore that. This was from Gouache Vember. This was the only drawing that I made that I actually like sketched out prior to painting it, or like did a sketch of the idea. I think it was because I was combining several references and I needed to kind of plan out how to lay it out on a very small, like 3x3 inch square. This was from Introvert Drawing Club. We did goats. I ended up doing it like almost like a build-a-farm scene, which was really fun. And then this was ArtHangParty, where we drew pictures that Melissa took in Boston. It looked like a very fun trip. This park looks really pretty. And it had this like giant duck sculpture, which I thought was pretty fun. Next up is, what was this? Oh, Zine Fest. And it was held at this park, and the whole park is like mosaics. And while I was there, the urban sketching group was also there, so I did some sketching, some urban sketching with them. This was at an event that I went to. Didn't want a people, so I ended up drawing people, and some sculptures that they had as well. This was from a Hippo live session where we drew reptiles. I really like how these came out. I did not know axolotls came in colors like this. They do come in other colors other than pink, apparently. So, anyways, Hippo's live sesh, very fun references. Go check that out. This was a drawing session that we did with Melissa, where she picked some references from cupofjoe.com, and they're just like really beautiful interior scenes. Just random lettering. Don't know what to tell you about that. This is a random street view. I intended to do more of them, but toddler life, I don't know. This was from a Monday live session. This one is from the Botanica Collective. I think that's what it's called. I'll put it on the screen. I was really not in a peopling mood for the holidays. This is from a local wildlife reserve or refuge, and I just drew some of the plants that I saw. They had this, it was like a wild loofah or some sort of cucumber or something in that family, just growing there wild, and it had these huge like fruit. It was very cool. And then this was the marshlands. There was a little alligator. They also had a lot of like dwarf palmettos, which were really neat. And I was trying to kind of capture the like cool shadow on the leaves, which I did with limited success. I was using a rainbow color pencil, so it was a little tough. This was a hippo live drawing session. The theme was hats, and I drew everybody as a cartoon. I don't know why. I went to a coffee shop and drew some people there, and then another Monday live portrait drawing session with drawingisfree.org. These were some more interior scenes with Melissa. I don't remember where the references came from, but they were really pretty. This one was a odd orange session, which was artists at work. So it was like artists in their studio. And I don't remember the names of all the artists. I really love this one. I thought this one was so silly. And I know that this one, on the back here, I know that this is Salvador Dali, without a doubt. Random goose drawing with rainbow color pencil. This is Debbie Draws Funny Unhinged Christmas Cards, which is such a fitting description. I don't know what kind of Christmas people were having, but whatever this is, I'm about it. More unhinged Christmas cards. This one is actually from a future session, but I ran out of space on that page, so I drew it here. Another random goose drawing. I don't know why, but I love this so much. These were some mushrooms that I drew while I was waiting at the doctor's office. That wait ended up being very long, so I also drew some trees. These were some little studies just for like negative space. I thought that the like snow on the roof slash mounds of snow did kind of a cool effect, so I probably want to play with that a little bit more. This was Hippo live drawing sesh. I think the prompt was kitchen utensils or kitchen items. I'm not sure, but I only got to draw a couple of them, and I used just kind of a limited palette of like sort of randomly selected colors, and I don't know, I feel like I really like how it turned out. That was part of the same session. This is a live drawing session. I think this was acrylic ink. I really do not like some of these, but I do like, I liked this one until I screwed it up with my hand, but that's okay, it happens. And I like that one. More little night negative space watercolor drawings, and then this one is from the Botanica Collective. The paper really got eaten up here by the watercolor, so, but that's okay. I did really like this reference though. More unhinged Christmas cards. Clearly. This was an ArtHangParty session where we drew landscapes. I really, even though these were like really quick sketches, I do actually love how these turned out. This was from a museum visit. I did a couple little sneaky paintings while I was there, even though you're not supposed to use wet media. This was that same watercolor set, and I just did some like little blobs to kind of see how different colors mix together. Truly, those watercolors are absolutely terrible. They're like child grade watercolor, so I'm probably going to pop out the little pucks and replace them with like actual nice watercolors, because it was very convenient to have a little small set of watercolors. This is from a Hippo live drawing session. I used some Stabilo pens that I had and just kept with that color palette and really liked how these turned out. These are just some little sketches of some birds. Bird Fest is coming up, so may use some of these for that. This is the last of the unhinged Christmas cards with Debbie Draws Funny. Very, very silly. These are like Tombow marker knockoffs, and they work pretty good. They did pretty good. This was a picture from the Botanica Collective. I'm not sure rainbow pencil was the right choice for this one, but I still like how it turned out. And then this was from the museum. It was like a video of like a man kind of sinking in the water, and I don't know, it's very moody. This was another piece from that same exhibition. This was a little sketch that I did, kind of thinking about the holidays, New Year's. This is like a tradition for us, like holiday traditions. I really wanted to do like some like lettering in here, but I just ran out of time. And finally, on to the last page. I wrote down some goals for 2025. I'm not going to read the whole thing. If you'd like, pause and you can read it yourself. But basically, I want to try to use my time more productively. I want to spend more time filling my artist cup, so to speak. I want to try to get my art into more places, and I want to work bigger. I want to try to get a little bit more out of my sketchbook and onto some canvases or bigger pieces. I also did my final self-portrait. It is wild to see this self-portrait compared to the very first one I did. I feel like I learned so much about kind of how to render like depth in the face. After spending an entire month drawing myself, you really get to know your own features. So that's the end of the sketchbook. I hope you've enjoyed seeing all of these drawings. I had such a great time doing the sessions with Melissa and Beth and all the others, and we'll link everybody's channels in the description box below so that you can also join and fill up your sketchbook pages. Thank you again for your support and for all of your lovely comments and likes. I truly, truly appreciate the community that we have here. And with that, I hope that you guys have an awesome day, and I will catch you on the next one.